Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We're back here today with week 3 of Winter of Woe. We got HULKLING. This was a very, very fun fight, very nicely constructed. Basically, it had invade, but you also have to have 3 buffs on him, which he gains very naturally just from hitting him. On top of that, there's Kinetic Instigator, so if you hit his block, you're going to gain power, making a lot of really fun attackers for this fight. On top of that, you also do have to knock him down every 15 seconds or so, but his special 2 is pretty easy to heavy counter, plus some champions can even special 1 to knock down, build up to special 2, and unleash some massive damage as well. So we're going to break down who I think are the top 10 options that fit the objectives, and as always, keep in mind this is supposed to be very hard content. There is absolutely nothing wrong with using items to get through this fight, okay? Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So, the objectives for week 3 against HULKLING here are the Mercenary, Dimensional Being, and Medium plus Avenger, okay? Medium plus Avenger is for Valiant players. Definitely the toughest of the bunch, but there are some very solid options in that pool, okay? So, let's start jumping into it right away. With number 10, we got Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, CGR is definitely decent for the fight, for sure. It messes with his rotation a little bit because you can't really parry this guy because the invade is so incredibly potent, combined with the pierce. It is so freaking potent, dude. It is unbelievably potent. It's like you parry like 4 times and you die. So, in general, this fight is significantly easier compared to Absorbing Man and also Nebula, in my opinion, but it is punishing if you do block a bit, so you want to be careful there, okay? But CGR definitely could go for some special 2s into block. He doesn't really need the precision for that because you're not going to be really critting through block either way, you know? So you could do some damage, you know, not hitting block, but at the end of the day, that's how you're supposed to do the fight. Next, we have Bullseye. Now, most people don't have Bullseye, but for those of you who do, for those of you who pulled him from the 7-star Titan Crystal, or maybe got really lucky with his early Paragons, Bullseye is solid for the fight. He fits the Mercenary objective. He has all guaranteed crits when he's hitting the block, which is really nice for invade. The special 2 puts an impact passive on, which is going to increase the damage even further. Yeah, not the best option, but if you have one, bust him out, because he's very, very solid for the node combo here. Up next, we have Domino. I believe Seaton uploaded the video with soloing Domino. So, super duper nice. I tried Domino one time and it was like fine. You know, I tried a bunch of fights. I was pretty much going in, doing a little tiny loop with them, seeing if it was possible and backing out. And Domino is definitely very possible. I believe he's like immune, his buffs are like immune to ability, accuracy, modification. So, Domino's not going to be able to like crit fail his buffs, which is actually good because you want to have the buffs on him in order to do damage. So yeah, Domino, solid mercenary champion. Just in general, that tag seems to come up a lot, and it's a very small pool of champions. But Domino for sure is really, really solid here. Quicksilver is probably my favorite fight that I did today because of his basic attacks through the block. You can pretty much chain special attacks, and because of the superiority node, you're going to stun him at the end of those special attacks through the block, which is really fun. He also has a very long dash distance on his heavy attack, so countering his special 2 with your heavy is very, very easy. I find that dashing back before immediately dashing back in kind of gets him to turtle up a little bit. So what I was doing was I was baiting special 2 with Quicksilver, throwing a heavy attack, knocking him back, dashing back in, throwing a full combo into his block on special 2, and then he'll be stunned, and then you can just do a combo to refresh the buffs and everything. And the Wither debuff is going to be great for keeping his passive power at bay. So Quicksilver, just a really, really solid option for the fight. He fits the medium and Avenger objective, but there is a lot going on, and if you're not super duper comfy with the fight's mechanics, he's going to be a little clunky for you. But if you're comfortable with Quicksilver and comfortable with the fight, and also comfortable fighting HULKLING in general, Quicksilver could be a great option for you here for Medium and Avenger. Moving on, we have Kushala. Now, Kushala is a champion I did not try myself personally, but I've seen many solos already. I believe Bittersteel uploaded like a 2-minute solo with his Kushala, so yeah, go check that out, man. If you have a Kushala, again, she's kind of living in like Bullseye realm, where you know, she's new to the featured 6-star. She was in the Titan Crystal when Bullseye entered, if you got lucky with Paragons, you know? So yeah, Kushala is very, very solid for the fight, and she fits Dimensional Being. Moving on to the top 5. Now we have like the top 5 like really good options. We have Karnak. Karnak is so good for the fight. The only issue is most people don't have Karnak ranked up, which is totally fine. But if you do happen to have one, he's very solid because his entire playstyle kind of revolves around hitting into block, and he throws that big special 2 into block, which is so nice, right? He fits the mercenary objective, and he's going to be doing a lot of damage on that special 2. Photon. Photon, I don't really know why she's good for this fight, but I soloed it with pretty much a full yellow bar. She fits the medium and Avenger thing, and she's really good for the fight. She just is, you know, like she's just fine for it. I don't really know how to explain it. Like in theory, she shouldn't be that great, but she was, you know, it was just like a really easy breezy time with her. Her heavy attack has some nice distance for countering the special 2. She ramps up kind of naturally. The special 2 does nice into the block. Even the special 1 is okay into the block. It is also going to break through in pure light form and hit him unblockable in the last hit, which is kind of nice. So yeah, overall, Photon just pretty darn solid for medium and Avenger. Plus, I'd say most Valiant players have her ranked up for Battlegrounds as well already. So yeah, I'd recommend throwing Photon into the mix for that objective. She works just fine. And now moving on to the 3 really amazing options. We have Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man is super cracked for this guy, dude. So what you want to do is you want to enter with Uru. You want to make your way up to special 3. Use the special 3. Get the passive Cruelty. Hit his block. Use special 1 to refresh the Uru. Hit his block with basics. You're going to be doing most of your damage from the burst from the Uru on your basic attacks, hitting his block while refined. And you know, the higher your critical damage rating, the higher the burst will be. So you can go for multiple special 3s if you would like, but you're totally fine going special 3, spam special 1, hit block. It's actually going to be easier without Mystic Dispersion, in my opinion, because you can get shot up to special 2, and you're only using the special 1 not for damage, but to refresh the mode, essentially. Refresh the form. Massacre. Massacre is exceptional for this fight. I mean, he's a mercenary champion. Again, he's kind of like Karnak. He hits the blocks, and a lot of people have this guy ranked up. Yeah, it was like 2 special 2s, and this guy was like dead from the block. He's so good. He's so good for it. He fits the fight perfectly. He's a great Hulkling counter in general, even without the nodes, even without the objective. So yeah, obviously he's great here. And finally, we have America Chavez. She's crazy for the fight. She is a dimensional being, right? Definitely, probably, in my opinion, the best option for the fight, because I went in here with America, first time ever doing the fight, full yellow bar solo, which is like not normal for these fights. You know, she's that good for the fight. She has everything that she needs for it. If she has to heal, she could heal with the special 2. But basically, the way I was doing it was I was building up my dimensions and going for a heavy attack into the first hit, and then right before the second hit connects, I'm going for the special 2, kind of like I'm playing Hulkbuster, and I'm delaying it. That way I hit it into his block, and the invade kind of takes over, and it does a lot of damage, okay? And then plus she's a hero, so she's going to have the superiority, so he's going to be left stunned, so you can go right in, do a heavy attack, and then just reset everything. And what's great about America is that she does have like that combo into heavy chain passive stun, which is so nice here because you do have to knock him down every so often, which just makes it all so much easier. You could bait a special 1, bait a special 2, knock him down with the combo, and it's really nice. Plus you have the passive power gain. Mystic Dispersion on her would probably be nice for this. Spam those special 2s, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty darn solid. I did it with 0 Mystic Dispersion, and it was totally fine. But that is, in my opinion, the 10 best options to work in with the objectives here. And yeah, man, pretty fun fight. I enjoyed this one a lot. This was a good one. This was a good one for sure. Let me know in the comments who you used. Let me know if you think I left anybody out. I think I saw somebody from SSX solo this fight with Black Panther Civil War, which honestly, man, hats off to you. I don't have the 45 minutes to do that, but I'm glad that you got that done, because that is incredible. That is very impressive. All right, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. Let me know what you think about the fight in the comment section below. I'll be seeing you around, man.